I'll tell you what, if you were to think it was cold out there, you might be right. I'm Jeff Wagg. We're built to go, and I'm here to review this product here today, the Safety Puck 9-in-1, which has really very little to do with winter weather, although you might need it in winter weather. I'm going to shut this door. Whew. Wow. So I'm out here in the woods of Illinois, because why not? And I thought I would review this for you today. This is a safety device, kind of looks like this. That's fairly inexpensive and could come in really handy depending on your situation. So we'll do a little unboxing here. You open it up, what you've got here is the instructions, which let's take a look and see if these are actually in English or anything we can use. Yeah, that's not too bad. Tells you how to replace the battery. The instructions are pretty good. It uses lithium batteries, so they're not normal batteries. Temperature ranges down to negative 32 degrees Fahrenheit. Now today it's about 14 Fahrenheit, which I think we're fine. So that's down to negative 36 Celsius. So if you just remember negative 40, you're fine, Fahrenheit or Celsius, because that's where they cross over. Weighs about 10 ounces, blah, blah, blah. All right, now here's the important part. It has 9 modes. It has rotate, quad flash, single blink, alternating blinks, SOS rescue mode, where it types out SOS in Morse code, steady on high, steady on low, 2 LED flashlight, and 4 LED flashlight. Now, these all have different times that they'll run. So if you have fresh batteries and you want them to last the longest, the single blink will last for 100 hours. That's pretty darn good. Or if you have it on bright, you're going to get 8 hours out of it. But at the very least, you're going to get 8 hours out of it. Now let's see what these things look like. So inside the box, you have a sensible bubble wrap bag. That seems to be how these things go. And inside the bubble wrap bag is the device. So we can see here, safety bright. And here's the on-off button, which is a hard press. Now you see these metal things here? They are the nuts for these bolts here. So you unscrew those and you can get at the battery to replace it. But what do you think this middle part is? Well, this is a magnet that lets you stick it to anything magnetic. So for example, even though I have carpet on the side of my van, I can stick that right there. Here, I can turn out the lights here to make that more visible. Now it starts off in this siren mode. And then it rapidly switches to this flashing mode. And then a slower flashing mode. And then this razzle-dazzle mode. And then regular blinking. Pick a favorite, just remember to save it. So right now, I think my favorite is this one. So I'm going to leave that, and I'm going to program that in by holding the power button down, just like that. Now on the outside of the vehicle, on a snowy day like this, you might not think it's that visible, but let's see. You can stick it right to the side of the van. And let's see how visible that is. Now there's a car coming, so I'm going to hold on till they pass, and then we'll give it another shot. But isn't it nice out here today? I thought I would just have some time in the woods where it was nice and peaceful and a bit cold. I have to admit that I am freezing my everything's off here, but that's how it goes. All right, so let's take this. I'm going to put it right here in the back of the van, and let's, obviously, it's bright out here. I don't know how much we're going to notice, but we'll take a look and we'll see. Maybe a different mode is in order. Let's see. What do you think? Can you see that better? Doesn't really look like much though, does it? Let's try another one. So how about this mode here? That's not too bad. Now, of course, this thing is designed not to just be placed on the vehicle. It's also designed to just do this. And when you just throw it in the road like that, just the fact that it's an orange thing in the road is going to have somebody slow down. So let's drive up on that, and let's see what the effect is. That's pretty good. And you're supposed to be able to drive over it too. Well, let's see. Doesn't look any worse for wear. In fact, it might actually help with traction. You know, if you put that thing under your front wheel right here, if it were really slippery, that could actually help with traction. I don't know, that might be stretching it. Could also just stick it in the window like that and pretend you're some kind of emergency vehicle, as long as you were obeying local laws. At any rate, this thing was $30 at Duluth Trading Company, which I think is a bit much. I'm pretty sure you can find it for cheaper on Amazon.
So it turns out that these aren't available on Amazon. They're a special purchase thing that only certain companies sell. So Duluth Trading Company is one, and they were about the cheapest I could find it. I saw it somewhere else for actually almost $70. Now, taking it apart is fairly straightforward. It did take a little bit of work to pry that off, and inside you will see all the circuitry and a lovely battery there. That is a lithium battery. And on the back, there's the magnet, but there's also these indicators here. There's plus and minus. And I was able to look and see, and indeed, those are for a rechargeable version of the same puck light. But the battery that this one comes with is not rechargeable. So I did a bit of research and I found that the rechargeable version of this comes with a special charger as well as a special battery. You can see there's a little plastic switch here that makes it work, and you know, it's kind of pretty even with the cover off. Now, putting it back together is pretty simple, but these screws here do have a flat part that you kind of have to get in the right place. You have to twist it a little bit, and then you just screw it in as normal, and it's all watertight with all the gaskets and stuff they have. Now, if you look at the top of the thing, there is a hole for a lanyard. It doesn't come with one, but I happen to have one laying around, and I just made a simple lark's head here in the hole and attached my lanyard to it. And this lets you do at least two things. One is that you can then wear this around you. Let's say that you're lost in the woods trying to find help. You could just wear it and make yourself more visible. Or you could actually hang it from a branch or a sign or something if there was nothing magnetic around or nothing to put it on. So, all in all, this is a great little device, and I know they sell cheaper versions on Amazon, but I'm not sure they're as good. So if you happen to try one of those out, let me know how it is.